He's been on the Late Late Show with James Corden and a bunch of other stuff. He was on the Tonight Show. Come on, Perry, let's hear it for Perry Kurtz. Come on, guys. Let's have some fun.
Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Let's hear it for you guys. Welcome to Danny's birthday show. The last guy who was up here is Danny. It's actually his birthday coming up in a couple days. He's going to be 21. Yeah, he's going to be 21, and this isn't really my right leg. But this is a comedy show. We want you to try and relax, try to enjoy yourselves. Remember that you're going to see comedians up here, and they're going to try and push the boundaries. They're going to try and make you think. I know that's going to be unusual for some of you, but it wouldn't hurt. And we'd like you to try and laugh out loud. Just so you know, the lights are very bright. You can see us, but we can't really see you. We can only see the front row. And the second row, you're sort of there. I can see you're playing with your hair over there. Stop flirting, I'm on stage. So if you find something funny, please laugh out loud. Now, first of all, my name is Perry Kurtz. That's Perry as in Perry Como. Some of you don't remember him, some do. And there was a Perry Mason. There's a color called Periwinkle. Now there's a rock and roll singer by the name of Katy Perry. Only she's a woman, I'm a man. Don't make me prove that. I proved it last week. She looked down and said, "Oh, you're Jewish." Good, you're working these jokes out. That's important. But I want to find out about you guys. Now, as I said, comedy is a very call and response type of thing. We tell a joke, you laugh. And if you laugh at something, we know that you like what we're talking about, so we will continue to discuss something that you enjoy. So laugh out loud. If you don't laugh out loud, you're going to have a problem, because, see, laughter is air. It's moving air. And if you don't let it out, you hold it in, you're going to build up all this air pressure inside your body. And later on tonight, you're going to be driving home in the car with a bunch of other people. And this air that you've been saving up is going to ferment. And it's going to come out either really slowly, making everybody suspicious of everybody else, or it's going to come out really fast, pissing everybody off at you. So what I want to do is find out a little bit about you. I'm going to ask you questions, and again, I'd like a response. So if your answer is yes, I want you to make a sound very popular in the Deep South, all right? Anybody from the Deep South? Anybody ever been down there? Have you ever heard of Deep South? Are you from there, or you lived in? Where at?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. All right, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hear that? Thank you. That's a Southern accent. People in the South enjoy talking. They do. They stretch the words out. They don't just say hello. They go, "Hi, how are you?" Now down there, they make a sound, and when they're happy or they're not happy, they go, "Ee-haw!" So what I want you to do on the count of 3, I want everybody to go "ee-haw" as hard and as long as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. She's still leaking over here. All right. Do we got one of those inner tube patch kits? All right, remember, if your answer is yes, go "ee-haw." First question, how many people are seeing me tonight for the first time? "Ee-haw," if your answer is yes. Okay. How many people have never seen me before?
Yeehaw.
I confused you, all right? How many people are here tonight for the first time?
Yeehaw.
Okay, and how many have never been here before? You're still confused, all right?
Yeah.
All right. How many people don't know where you are?
Yeehaw.
And how many really don't give a shit?
Yeehaw.
Okay, now I know what I'm working with. Okay. How many people in the past week have had sex? Got a little bit quiet over there. And look how surprised some of these people are. You almost jumped out of your chair. Really? All right, just for the hell of it, how many had sex with another person? All right. It cuts the numbers down drastically. Well, if you are going to have sex, please be careful. Just came out last week, they say now that AIDS is still out there, it's still killing people, and they're saying now if you have unsafe sex, you have a 1 in 100,000 chance of getting AIDS. The way I see it, if you're sleeping with your 99,000 sex partner, you need to slow the fuck down. And the only defense is condoms. I believe in them completely. I wear them all the time. Got one on right now. It's neat because when I walk, it slides up and down, and it feels like I'm never alone. They make them in colors, right? How sexy is green? Honey, is that your weenie or a gherkin? Now you get condoms with ribs. I think that's great because I'm always hungry after sex. The sauce is a little runny, but otherwise... See, I've been doing comedy for 45 years. I gave up drinking in Philadelphia in 1974 and became a comedian. I've never looked back, never had another job. And it's because I've always been told, you're funny, you should be a comedian. And I finally realized that I had this talent when I was 10 years old. See, my father was a big brute. He used to beat me up all the time. He broke my nose 6 times, just come in and just knock me out. And one time, I jumped between him and my little brother. My brother was 4 years old. I was 10. And he was going to hit my brother. And he looked at me and said, do I have to take my belt off? And I said, well, I'd appreciate it. It's smaller than your hand. Well, he laughed and he walked out of the room. And subconsciously, I realized how powerful it is to make people laugh. Everybody likes to laugh. Everybody wants to be happy. So my job is to make people laugh as much as I can. And it's not that hard. You ever go into the market and you're there like 1:45, you know they're closing. When you go up to the clerk and say, I'll bet you can't wait to get out of here. And they go, yeah. It's that simple. Or you're on the phone with somebody and you hear them eating. All you have to do is say, what are you eating? And they laugh and they tell you. So try to enjoy yourself because things are getting weird. I don't know if you know this, but there's still a pumpkin in the White House. And I wish somebody would just let the seeds out of him. I really do. Oh man. So I've been doing comedy for 45 years. I've been all across the country. I did a lot. I used to love going down to the South. Was down there about 25 weeks a year. And I have been married now for 29 years in a row to the same woman, consecutively. But we've been separated for 9 years. So I've been happy for 9 years. But when I met her, we met online back in the old days of computers. Before they had color letters, there were no pictures. The letters would actually build themselves right in front of you while you were watching. I wrote my name, I typed Perry Kurtz, and it went boop, 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 boop. That was the P alone. By the time my name finished printing on the screen, my wife made a sandwich, ate it, and digested it. So we talked for about 20 minutes. She called me, and we talked for 40 hours over 3 days. And I fell in love with her because she's got that Southern accent. She came to my house. We started out for 6 months. And in those days, I was working regularly at the Comedy Store. I was working with everybody. Robin Williams was there. David Letterman was coming in. Andrew Dice Clay just got started. Kinnison was there. And one day she says, hey, why don't you come out to my house? So I drove out to Van Nuys. I walk in the house. There's a guy sitting on the couch, a little baby girl trying to crawl across the floor, and a little boy and a little girl playing with blocks in the corner. So I said, honey, who are these kids? And she goes, oh, I guess I forgot to tell you. I have children. And I'm looking at the 2 doors trying to think which one is going to get me out of here quicker. Because you don't want to get involved with somebody that has baggage. My wife owns Samsonite. Well, I fell in love with the kids. And one day at dinner, I made a decision. See, the kids did not know their fathers. And I don't drink. So one day at dinner, I got down next to the table. I said, I'd like to ask the four of you to marry me. Everybody shook their head except my son, who said, yeah, whatever, can we just have dinner? So now I got 3 adult children, and the best part of my life is I have a 14-year-old daughter. Now you're saying that's not a big deal, but here's the kicker. I'm 68 years old, and I have a 14-year-old daughter. Thank you, ladies. And it seems to always be the same reaction. The eyebrows go up to the head, and they all go, ah. But she's great. She's a dancer. She's got these moves. But she's a 14-year-old daughter. Anybody here have children that you know of? Thanks for repeating. I appreciate that. Well, you girls remember when you were 14?
She was thinking about it.
Yeah, the only thing a 14-year-old wants is everything. And I looked up 14-year-old daughter in the dictionary, and it says 2 words, you're fucked. But I'm happy to have her. She's the best part of my life. She's a dancer. She's in the K-pop dancer. So how many people are still here at this point? Anybody still here? Where the pot smokers at? Go, what? Or raise your hand. That was clever, too. All right. Yeah, here's a hint. Never smoke a joint and go food shopping. I did this once. I spent $135 and all I got was butter. I had a lot of popcorn that week. Which makes me wonder, why do we eat corn? We don't digest it. How many think it's purely for decorative purposes? Yeah, all right. Thank you for pouring the callbacks up here. Callbacks in comedy is when you say something, you go back to, like, one of my favorite callbacks, like, you know, when I say I'm an ex-male stripper, they go, oh yeah, I go, hey, I'll tell you when it's a fucking joke. You know, and then later on I'll go, I'll tell you when it's a fucking joke. And then by the 3rd time I just go, I'll tell you. And then he just goes, when it's a fucking joke. You know. Anybody here want to get up and do a couple jokes? Anybody? Any stand up out there? Any sit down members out there? Any couples out there? Wow. I didn't mean to frighten you. All right, well, I got something special for you. I don't know if you guys remember these things. This is called a keytar. I bought this 25 years ago in a Ralph's Market. These are from the 80s. And now, there, it's working now. Congratulations, you're all sterile. Enjoy the weekend. So, yeah, you ever look up above the freezer section in the market? There is shit there you didn't know existed. I saw an 11-slice toaster. Not 6, not 10, 2 slots of 5, and 1 more at the top, like the guy said, I'm just gonna put 1 more for my buddies. Just 1 long one and bring it down around the side. So I bought this thing, and what I like to do with this is, as I said, I love karaoke, I love to get up and sing, but what I do is I create songs. I can't stick to the words because I'm not good with directions. Somebody says, don't do that, that's the first thing I do. So what I'm gonna do, and we are gonna do, is we're gonna do a song you may remember. It's called Louie, Louie. Does anybody remember this song?
Yeah.
Now, nobody knows the actual lyrics of the song because the guys were really drunk when they recorded it. They admitted it. They were on the radio like 10 years ago. We were really drunk. We don't know what we said. So if you've ever heard the song, basically you hear, and then at the end you go, Louie, Louie, oh baby, we gotta go now. Aye, Louie, Louie, oh baby, we gotta go. That's the part you get to sing. The rest of it, well, we're gonna have to wait and see what I can do with it. Here we go. That's not the right one. Let's try this again. Gotta get this shit right. That's the one. All right, here we go. Yeah, I screwed up, but I'm coming back strong. Now, you're gonna help me, we're gonna do a song. It's Danny's birthday, I think he's 40. Yeah, right, and look at me. I got a shorty, but I don't wanna say too much, but who knows what I do. Right now, I'm gonna do my song for all of you. We sing a Louie, Louie, oh baby, oh we gotta go now. I said a Louie, Louie, oh baby, we gotta go now. I I just love the way you're actually dancing back and forth. That's right, and I don't know what you're doing it for, but you're doing it on time. Yes, you're doing fine. You know, no one else is dancing. It's kind of losing my mind, but you were just snapping your knee. I saw you gave it a slap. I'm up here and she's dancing. What you think of that? So we're gonna try and do the lyric again. We're gonna do it, everybody. It goes like I said, Louie, oh baby, we gotta go now. I said, Louie, oh baby, oh we gotta go now. Now we got drums up here, we got equipment, speakers everywhere, and then of course we got you people out there. I'm glad you came down to help us celebrate. You know, Danny will be up here, so you're just gonna have to wait. He's pretty happy he made it this far. He can't believe he turned out to be this old. I go, shit, I'm 68, you think you're fucking bold. So I get up every time. I tell you what I see, I gotta go like this so I can see what's there in front of me. Oh wow, I didn't know the rest of it. I just thought just at 2 rows. We got people, and this you're actually looking to see. Okay, this is the retarded section right here. We're gonna have someone take you outside and put a bullet in your head, you know. We're gonna send you out to Santa Anita racetrack and you can run into other horses. That's one way to go. All right, let's try and do a speed one. Ready? Here we go. All right, now. Yeah, I'm gonna start with you two. You're sitting there, you got your hand right on his arm, and then she looked at you, and then he's scratching his neck. Well, that's a real charm. And you're sitting there with your legs crossed, her legs crossed exactly the same. I'm up here doing this shit, I must be crazy. Yeah, I'm fucking insane. Then you two over there, and you sitting right there, and then you in the middle. Yo, what's happening out there? And then you two, and you two, and you two, and you three. I'm up here, I can't hold out much longer. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to go pee. But that's all right, I'll use the urinal. I'm not lifting that lid, because that's disgusting. I can't believe the shit that guys did. So here's the big ending. This is what I call karaoke. So don't try this at home. Thank you so much. Ready? That's funny, my tongue's bleeding. That's great, that's really funny. Oh wait, oh great, now I sound like Daffy Duck. Oh wait, let's try it again one more time. Everybody, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's hear you all sing, come on. Oh baby, we gotta go now. I said oh baby, we gotta go now. Oh yeah, ba-do, ba-do, ba-ba.